Hey everyone, welcome to Richard's Retro. This week is just going to be a quick overview and some questions. In this video, we're picking up the 40th week of reading the Bible in a year. We read a large portion of Jeremiah this week, with some scattered verses at the end. We read more of God's judgment proclamations on Judah, as well as history on how Jeremiah's prophecies were written down in the first place. We finished 2 Corinthians with Paul exclaiming that God's grace is enough for us. And we started James, where we learned that true wisdom comes from God alone. Question 1. In Jeremiah 12:1, he asks, "Why are the wicked so prosperous? Why are evil people so happy?" Does Jeremiah have a limited perspective on the situation? How are we called to act around people that are acting wickedly? I encourage you to write down your answers, and we'll talk about them in our discussion on Saturday nights at 8 p.m. The link to that meeting and the reading plan is in the description, so be sure to check it out. Question 2. In Jeremiah 17:4, we see God's eternal perspective. "For my anger blazes like a fire that will burn forever." Does this never-ending anger explain eternal punishment? How can we explain God's anger and mercy in light of Him never changing? Question 3. In Jeremiah 15:18, he asks God, "Why then does my suffering continue? Why is my wound so incurable? Your help seems as uncertain as a seasonal brook, like a spring that has gone dry." How does God answer Jeremiah's question? Why does such a powerful God feel far away at times? Question 4. In Jeremiah 29, he is complaining after being whipped. "But if I say, I'll never mention the Lord or speak his name, his word burns in my heart like a fire. It's like a fire in my bones. I am worn out trying to hold it in. I can't do it." What caused Jeremiah's passion, despite apparent lack of repentance from Judah? How can we be more like Jeremiah? And last question, question 5. In James 1:13-14, we are encouraged to endure temptation. And remember, when you're being tempted, do not say, "God is tempting me." God is never tempted to do wrong, and He never tempts anyone else. Temptation comes from our own desires, which entice us and drag us away. Was Jesus, who is fully God, tempted to do wrong? What is the correct response to temptation? All right, everyone. Thanks for listening. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. Feel free to answer questions in the comments or ask your own. I look forward to seeing a few of you in our virtual meetup. Cheers.